I got 4 signs to do, and I got to have Sheila at Stratfordville before noon. So she got to pick up some Christmas presents she ordered. I had made. So I got to take her there today. We got to be there by noon, but I got to go to Belmont first around. So I got to leave here by 10 o'clock. So,
Yeah, I couldn't eat since about 3 in the morning.
yeah.
I can't eat. I gotta actually check my blood sugar because they may not do it. I
Yeah.
checked my blood sugar yesterday. I was 187. And that don't make sense because I didn't think anything I ate that would have done that.
Yeah. Hey, good
And
morning,
if
AZ.
it's
And
over 150, they won't do it.
good morning, guys. Yeah. I see you just filmed the Edward Gott there, Paul.
Yep, I did. I'm just getting set up, guys.
Yeah.
Because I just got done turning the damn emoji thing off.
Yeah.
I had a hell of a spell last night. I got my temperature went up. I couldn't remember how to do anything.
You were running a temperature?
Yeah,
Maybe you
What
picked up.
kind?
it was at 102.
Hmm.
Hey, could have a little bug going around. I mean, you got people from upstairs coming down and Dallas and all them schools and come around and they give you shit. I know you
And my
don't go,
son was homesick.
but you get some traffic in your house there, so any one of them could have had a bug and give it to you.
Definitely.
Hey, Mark White, Russell. Hey, gee, Russell made it this early in the stream. Wow. And a little on the Laura, of course. She's in there. She's not home, she said, I think. So,
She had a big time yesterday, I guess, with Gitchy.
yeah, what did you? Yeah.
I hate taking my blood sugar. And it
Yeah.
don't really hurt. I just hate it.
Yeah. She's on the bus. I'm still shattered from yesterday. Oh, yeah. Oh, I see that, Russell. You were waiting for AZ to log on first. Oh, okay. That's good excuse. Yep. We'll blame it on Dave there for sure.
That works.
Huh?
Will that work?
Russell, he didn't come on because he was waiting for AZ to come on first, right?
Ah.
Yeah. I said, we'll go with that excuse.
Blood sugar is 130.
It's funny how your numbers are so much higher than ours. Ours are like low numbers, like, 5 or 6 is supposed to be good, 8 or 10 or 15 or whatever. 50, wow. Anything over 7, doctor's got you on freaking metformin or
Well,
something.
that's the A1C.
Yeah.
Yeah, the A1C mine's 6.3.
Yeah.
Yeah, but this thing right here, if you're over 150, they won't do that test this morning.
Oh.
So all I could have today basically is water until I get the thing done.
Well, little Lama Laura says it's raining there where she is right now. She's on a bus right now, heading someplace. But it is what, 2 o'clock in the afternoon over there. So.
So how you feeling right now, Paul?
Well, I'm doing okay.
Any fever?
No, fever's gone. In fact, I got up because I turned the heat up in the house because I was cold, and I had to get up and turn it down.
Yeah, I was kind of worried a little bit yesterday because you were agitated and you looked like you were a little out of it. So I was worried if maybe we're having some kind of like little mini kind of
A
stroke
stroke
type
or
of thing.
something. Yeah, I saw that's what came to my mind too.
Because it didn't look really severe, but I've seen crazy stuff out there.
Yeah, yeah. And my neighbors were checking on me. I mean, my tenants from upstairs.
My son was home last night. Last week he told me two of the officers worked 2 days sick, and they kept telling him go home, and now three other ones are sick right now.
Yeah.
He's one of them.
Nice.
Last night they had to run a short shift, and he said he felt bad about not going in, and they told him no, stay home and get well, like that. And the first call of the night was a domestic where they had to fight with somebody on a short shift, you know. And the guy punched his girlfriend in the eye, busted her eye all up, and then decided to fight with the police. You lose both ways.
It just it always seems like it's something else, you know?
Well, I agree. It's like, what was it,
Hey,
yesterday, day before
relentless.
yesterday? Day before yesterday, I'm looking for my case with my 107, and I've got a badge on it and everything. So it's like between the 107 and to replace everything is about $150. And I'm saying, where is it? I haven't seen it, and because it's usually sitting next to me. And I had to trace it back to think of when was the last time I saw it, and I said when I went to Mississippi. So that really freaked me out. I said, well, if I lost it, I have a business card in it. They could call me. So I said, so nobody's called me, so I don't think I've lost it. But I found that it was actually in the jacket I had with me.
Yes.
But it kind of freaked me out a little bit.
Little Mama Laura's out doing some stuff there. Look like she picked these up before she even got on the bus. Look like potato they're cheap. Look like cheesies. Deep dish pizza. Be a hot one by the looks of it.
Yeah.
Hey, relentless Birdman, David. Good morning. Yeah.
So that PET scan I have is about 40 minutes. I've got to be in that tunnel. It takes about 30, 40 minutes. I'm coughing. I don't like that. I canceled it last week because I had a cold. Now I'm coughing. I'm getting all congested. So I'm going to probably have an issue with it again. And I'll be radioactive when I leave because they shoot radiation, and it's what it does is any cancer cells in your body will stick to. And this will be the 8th year. I'll probably come out clean again, which is, I'm going to tell them, I think they're going to do it every other year after this.
Yeah.
But you can't get around babies or pregnant women for the rest of the day because I'm radioactive. So they've got a song out there called Radioactive. I have it on my phone, and when they tell me that, I'm gonna play it. Johnny and I went and flew yesterday, Paul, out by the lighthouse.
Did you?
And we went over, you didn't hear it. We went over to where the tugboat's at. We were at the tugboat, and both of us brought the Avada over to the tugboat. And we we both made a determination because it was a little bit windy. That was the big thing. But we made a determination. We're gonna let Hot Rod go through it.
Okay.
He can go through it first
Let him
because
break the ice.
well, I put out a video and I flew around it with the Avata, and so did Johnny, and I combined it with the lighthouse. But then I put out a separate video with just the Avata footage I did because I did 2 batteries, and I actually stopped right next to the wheelhouse and looked real good in there, and there were actually 5 wires hanging down.
Yeah.
And if what gets me is I went around it, and there were 4 pieces of rebar sticking up. And I tell you what, I didn't know how close I was to these 4 bars until I saw the video. So I almost clipped it anyway.
Wow. That would not have been good.
It wouldn't have been good at all. But Johnny said, well, if we do hit something in there and it lands on the tugboat, we can go get it because it's only about 3 feet of water right there. And I said, yeah, we can go get it. And he goes, it'll be kind of cold.
Awful cold. Yep.
And I said, yeah, I'm not going through it. I said, let me borrow yours a minute. Let me fly yours through it because he always does me that.
Uh-huh. W. Jones. Hey, Daryl, how are you doing? Relentless is here too. Lisa, how are you? All right, Birdman, give high praise to Gitchy.
Yeah. He knew his newest best friend.
Yeah.
But oh Lord, you're gonna have to get her to find a new husband.
Yeah, I've heard that Gitchy has a really positive spirit and really a nice person. Oh, wow. They're getting really bad weather over there where David and Laura are.
Yeah, it's raining a lot. Yeah. Nice yesterday. It was dark, wet.
Yep, 2 o'clock in the afternoon. It's dark like night. Sounds like the last couple of days we've had, Paul.
Yeah, it sounds like it. Yeah. A little windy out there again today. I could hear it howling a while ago. See a bit of snow up in northern Ontario, up from Collingwood up to about North Bay, and so yeah.
Yeah, I decided to go and get the GOT because you never know what you're gonna this time of year, Paul,
Yep. There's the weather in England right there, Paul, right here.
Oh yeah,
Huh?
not good.
Yeah, we got something around here wrapping around by the looks of it. The way it's looking. Yeah, because you see here.
Couple of spirals.
Yeah, it's not very clear for some reason, but anyways, yeah, so they oh, where'd my stop? Sure, but
Oh, Laura just posted a little video from yesterday.
oh, she did. Oh, another short. Yeah.
Yeah.
But I bet you don't see Gitchy in it.
No.
Yeah, they had another guy drove up while we were flying, and he was an older guy, and he pulls out a drone and starts flying a drone, and he lives right around us. He had the Air 3, but he was real new at it, and you could see it. He said that he had the Air 2 or Air 2S, and he crashed it into the woods. Yeah, I saw that one yesterday.
Oh yeah.
He
Hey,
crashed it in, he crashed it into the woods, and what they did is they they gave him a offer to buy the Air 3 at a better price.
yeah.
Mark, I'm online. God. I got a friend that lives in Texas. He always calls me when I'm online.
Yeah.
Hmm.
It's like my daughter. My daughter always calls me on Friday night when I'm at a football game.
Oh, you guys don't have a picture of Gitchy? Anybody? I've never seen a picture of Gitch.
Oh,
We're gonna find out that that person yesterday wasn't Gitchy. That was with Laura and David. And Gitchy's actually AI.
that would be funny.
And that was somebody the company paid to go visit.
Hmm.
The guy running is gonna be an old guy about 83 years old.
Yeah.
And likes messing
Either
with
that or
people.
Gitchy's a secret agent.
Now, I wouldn't doubt that either. I'd probably lean to that one a little bit more. She's infiltrating your stream to find out all the secrets. And the guy running that AI is probably not even a Detroit fan. Probably a Chicago Bears fan.
Well, I got to meet another member of Sheila's family yesterday, Paul.
Well, that's you're so slowly but surely working your way into the family.
Yeah, and she was surprised. Her son came up from Ohio yesterday, and stayed there. He come all the way up just to have supper and then turn around back home. It was 3 hours each way. But I tell you, that lasagna last night was delicious. Oh my God. Yeah.
And I haven't eaten in 9 hours, and you're talking about food.
But like your lasagna, you're usually in a pan about this high, right? This
Yep.
was like, well, this deep. It was like a deep dish lasagna.
It was
Oh,
a deep dish
God.
lasagna because what they do is when the Italians make a deep dish, they do one lasagna and then they put the next lasagna on top of it.
Mhm.
Oh, it was just
Yep.
layer after layer after layer. Like holy mackerel! Like the cut wasn't real big, but it was higher than it was wide. Like holy mackerel, and it was all you could eat. Man, man. And there was like I don't know,
Good morning, Corey.
at least a dozen people there last night. Yeah. Hey, Corey Mano. Good morning.
Well, where the hospital's at, where I'm going, there's food places all around it. So I've been thinking for about the last hour where I'm going to get the food afterwards.
Yeah.
and I keep changing my mind. You know, it's like,
Well, getting a picture of Gitchy, this had to sign a legal document that had no photos. Come on, you can't tell me you couldn't sneak one little photo. Gitchy NDA, non-disclosure agreement.
she
So
couldn't.
what do you think you're gonna get, Joe? Burgers or what?
Well, I've thought about Jimmy John's because they're right there, and I like that. And I
Oh,
thought about a hamburger place, Five Guys. And I said, I don't go to Five Guys often. It's probably going to be Five Guys. Then I said, well, Winn Dixie's right there. Let me just go get some fried chicken. I'll have stuff later. Then I started thinking, well, I'm going to go the other way and get pizza. I don't know what I'm getting. It's going to be the last minute decision. But I've been wanting pizza for about a week, so that's probably on the top of the list. But if I got to go around the other way,
Yeah.
yeah, but it's not that far a drive.
well, not really. Either way, it's going to be the same distance. It's just,
What direction you're going?
yeah, just if I go through Covington or I come back through the other side of Covington, you know.
W Drones Daryl says, Bird man, you better quit gushing over Gitchy. Laura's gonna get your ass.
I could always get Jimmy John's, stop and get some chicken, and then go get a pizza, you know.
Yeah.
Hey, Daryl.
The hey, will you stop tearing up the furniture?
Yeah, yesterday on Amazon doing some shopping. Um, I bought these for the dogs. They're squeaky toys, but there's no stuffing in them, but they're supposed to be tougher, So we'll see what happens. But they got different ones. Got to get the dog something for Christmas.
Oh yeah, if you don't, you're in trouble.
Usually I just go to the dollars, not the dollar store, the Goodwill or something like that. Get some stuffed animals for them. Just got to make sure you get one with no beads in it. Oh yeah, that you got beads all over the house. So
Here's the raw.
oh yeah,
A little bit hazy out there, but not too bad.
yeah,
I didn't have any filters on because
oh yeah,
I didn't want to darken the side of the ship up.
yeah. Sometimes filters will bring the colors though out a lot better. Depends how dark you go. I mean, even an 8 would have been okay with that. Right? Because you can always lighten it up post, right? So
Yeah.
Yeah, I'll get some treats and I'll put 2 or 3 different type of treats into like a little pile and wrap them up and give them to the dogs. I don't do the chew toys or anything anymore because since I have Loki, Loki will take it and he'll hump it all day.
yeah. Well, the
I
problem
mean,
here,
he'll take it in all day.
but the problem here, I start wrapping presents. The dogs think it's for them, right?
Hmm.
Well, somebody walking on the deck with a heavy coat, hands in the pocket.
That's a long walk if he's going up to the bow.
Ah, you're going back the other way.
Oh. That's 1,000 foot.
Yep. Thousand butter. So 1,000 feet down one side and 1,000 feet down the other side. That's what? almost half a mile, isn't it?
Yep.
Oh, hurry up there, David. Don't let her get away with that. Quick, run, grab her. David says, gotta go. Laura's got my bank card. And she run into a shop. It
That's that sounds dangerous.
almost seemed, well, it could be the computer connection, but it almost looked like it's not real clear there, Paul. Like, sharp like it normally is. Yeah, Mark said he gets special treat for his dog and cat. Yeah. Actually, I get a special treat for my dogs. It is a cat. Here, play. Well, at least it's not quite as cold as it was yesterday. It's a little warmer this morning. About 5 degrees warmer, but it's not much, but it's enough to help. But I think they're checking a little while ago there. It was like, um, it felt like 27 yesterday. It was like 22 or something. So,
Yeah, it's only right 29 to 30 degrees here right now, but it feels like about 21 or 22.
well, it was like yesterday morning, it was 22, but it says it's 38 degrees right now. It feels like 29, Paul. Here, 38 feels like 29. That's a lot warmer than yesterday. It was like 22 yesterday morning. I imagine. But the sun is out though, right? So
Yep.
now I go pee. Ah.
Well, I'd like to thank everybody for popping in today. It's a typical Tuesday morning. Not a lot because we don't have a lot to talk about.
Oh, that's better. Oh,
The
yeah, I got 4 removals today, so
you don't have any flights?
nope, nothing lined up. No, it's quiet this time of year. Well, see, I got 4 removals, but you watch, like after the 1st of January, I'll have a few installed again because they want them down for the Christmas holidays, right? That, they got guests coming over and everything else. They don't want signs out in front of the house and stuff. And I get a lot of removals that boat now this time of year. Just a couple of weeks before Christmas, and then about a week or two after January, I'll end up going reinstalling most of them. I mean, it don't make any difference to me because I get paid to put it up and down, no matter.
Yep.
No, it's actually that actually generates some business for me.
Hello, TJ.
Because another one I'm going to get today.
TJ, what's up?
I just put it up a week ago. I know. And this guy here, he leaves the signs in until the last minute. So either the deal fell through um, or they just want it down for the holiday. So I'm not sure. So, yeah. Whoa, look who's there. Andy Cowley. Wow, there's been a while. And hey, sorry there, didn't say TJ there. Good morning. Oh, look at that. There's a
TJ ought
dog
to jump on.
underneath the blankets on my bed. Don't take him on, put him on the floor, stupid. Jesus. Gracie just come off my bed. She was under the blankets and she goes off and drags the blanket with her, right? So, oh, shithead.
Excuse me.
You know, I can make the bed look so nice. Get out of the bed, and there's only just me. Got out of bed. A couple hours later, that bed was all up on a big ball. Yeah. Yeah. uh, no, Gracie, no, you're not getting up. I get leaves very shortly, so. Man.
Yeah, that tugboat that's all rusty and decrepit and falling apart. Back in
Yeah.
2018, I shot a picture of it and showed what it looked like. It was sunk, but it still looked pretty majestic out there. It was it had a little
Yeah.
ambiance to it.
But
And
wait
then
now.
that year at New Year's Eve, there was a party out there, and they walked out. They had a little dock you could walk out to, and they walked out there and they filled it full of Christmas trees and caught it on fire and did a big bonfire on the boat. That had a lot of people mad because it was like a landmark, and they never arrested anybody, never charged anybody, and they knew who everybody was.
Oh yeah, for sure.
It's probably got about 1 to 2 good hurricanes to come through, and it's probably the rest of it's going to be in the water. There's going to be a little slab.
Yeah, I thought we'd see Ron this morning, but because normally he's on his way home from work, he'll stop in for a few minutes, say hi on his way home, right? So, oh, here
I
comes
didn't
Ron.
think hey, Ron. I didn't think that he worked today.
Yeah, I'm working,
So,
but I saw your video, so I thought, yeah, I saw your video, so I thought I'd pop in and tell you what I posted on your video too. When you're flying, fly it like it's Johnny's drone.
Yeah. Well, Johnny looked at me and he said, "Yeah, I'm gonna go through that thing. Let me borrow your Avata." Yesterday, he said that to me.
Yeah, that's what I'm
And I
talking
said, "No."
about.
I said, "Let me fly yours through it."
Yeah, exactly. Oh,
But there's actually 5. If you look at the second one I put out, just the Avata.
yeah, I saw it.
That one, when I stopped and looked inside, there's actually 5 wires hanging down.
There's the railing on the outside. You could kind of go through that railing without going inside.
Well, did you see that little piece of rebar I almost hit?
Yeah.
I looked at that. I said, "Oh, geez, I didn't even see it the first time."
You need to get a like a boat or something and go out there and freaking cut the wires on the inside of that thing just so you can fly through it.
Yeah.
Well, there used to be a dock that walked all the way out there. And like I told John, I said, man, I go up in there with wire cutters and cut all that stuff down. We'd be good.
Yeah, exactly. It'd be awesome, fun to fly. I mean, first time I saw you guys fly around that thing, I was like, oh God, I'd want to go through there.
Yeah, I mean, and I'm looking at the old picture from back in 2018, and it was up straight. It wasn't leaning. It would have been really nice to fly.
Yeah, that would have been a lot easier for sure.
And I actually, like I said, I came in from the back and I'm looking, and the wire was sitting to the side, so I said I can go straight through. And the other wires weren't even affecting it then, because you only had that one wire just to the side. And if I would have went straight through, I was fine. And I started getting up there, and all of a sudden it rocked a little bit, and it said high wind warning. I said, "Oh no, 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 no."
Yeah,
Not going in, not right
that
now.
thing gets pushed around way too easy. You don't want to be trying to do anything tight with high winds.
It
Maybe
pushed me
get one-
right into one of those wires. We see it hanging there.
Maybe get one of your airboat buddies or something to come over and float you out there and go get those freaking wires in that thing.
It would be my luck. The thing would go through there, get drifted into a wire, wrap it around a propeller, and just hang there for me.
Yeah, probably. And torture.
And I look at it and I say, "You got to be kidding me."
Well, Johnny offered to fly it for you.
Yeah.
Yeah, I know.
As long as he offered to replace it, if he crashes it.
Nah.
Nah, you probably just need to, like I said, get one of your airboat guys, go over there, climb up on board, and cut those damn wires down.
Now I tell you, it's gonna happen. I already know it's gonna happen.
It doesn't look like it would be hard to do. It doesn't look so unstable that I would worry about climbing on the thing.
Well, I was using the sticks too. I think the motion control would make it easier.
It would. Love the motion controller.
I think what I'll do is when I decide to do it, I'll probably use the motion controllers.
Mm-hmm. I shoot gaps and crap like that all the time with the motion controller.
And
It
that
also-
gap I shot.
I was gonna say it keeps you the problem with the sticks is if you get a little twitchy, right, it's gonna show up on the drone. Where if you're using the motion controller, it will sort of flatten that out a little bit. So you won't get
Right.
if you get scared and you twitch with the sticks, yeah,
Boom, you into something.
yeah,
fast.
you're gonna be into something where the motion controller will sort of dampen that and you won't sort of react quite as fast, I guess. Or twitch
Yeah.
yourself into something is maybe the way to put it.
Yeah, a couple of weeks ago over at Fairview Park, when I went around the playground thing, and they had that open log, and I looked at it and I said, I got to go through that. And I came back through it. That thing was about 6 feet long, and that's no different width wise than that tugboat. And I went right down the middle of it, perfect, and it was not an issue.
Sure.
But there were no wires hanging either.
Yeah. You're gonna have to get up there and cut the wires. I don't know. If I was there and saw it and looked, maybe. I'm pretty brave with mine, so. But I'd probably just go out and cut the wires just so I could have fun with it and.
Yeah, because if you cut the
Not have to
wires, you
worry.
can go through it more than once.
Yeah.
That's the thing.
Exactly. If you cut the wires, then that thing can become a little playground. And that would be the reason to do it. Because if you cut the wires, then you can come through from all sides and not have to worry
Yeah.
about it. But the railing on the outside, that'd be okay too.
Yeah, I saw that. Well, I came around the edge of it.
Mm-hmm. I've flown through railings and sort of narrow fences
Mhm.
kind of thing, or occasionally park benches. That gap between the base and the back sometimes is.
Oh, that's tight.
Oh, it's tight. I've gotten through them, but it's tight.
Yeah,
But,
Johnny was doing that at the playground, and he's got that little tail
Oh
in
yeah,
that holds the battery in.
the wing.
And he
the
kept
wing
forgetting
thing.
about that tail, and he'd clip that tail every time.
Yeah, that's probably the downside to that one. You need the one that is sort of from the back, so
Yeah, I
they
have
don't
the
make
one
the drone
that
any
comes around.
Yeah,
that locks in.
I don't have one at all. So, although I
Hmm.
did finally buy the Start RC one, the little bars to put on it, but
The bars on the front.
yeah, the bars up front. I haven't done
Hey,
that yet.
Paul,
John-
AC 's talking to you in the chat.
Who's- Yeah, I know. I said so. Yeah. Yeah.
Well, I think once you have one of those incidents, you don't know what's going on. All of a sudden my temperature went up. Started getting frustrated. I couldn't do what I wanted to do, and so that's when I turned it over to David Birdman, and he kind of ran with it for the rest of the evening.
Yeah.
We had a great conversation last night playing with all the AI stuff. So
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, Hot Rod's got the best logo now on the internet.
when it's little teeny tiny, I would say the old flag one looks better. But when you zoom up on that thing, yeah, that's a nice logo. It fits it's appropriate for the channel. I was like, hooray.
Yeah. Anyway, Paul, I gotta get going. I got a lot of stuff to do. I gotta pick. I told
Yeah,
Sheila
me too. Back to work.
10:15,
Okay,
10.
Paul.
and I got to empty my truck so I can put some more signs in it. It's still full from yesterday.
So
Picking
how
up.
many did you pull yesterday?
I think it was 4 yesterday too.
And so you got to pull 4 today?
Yep, got 4 more to go today.
Boy,
Hey,
they
make
got,
because I've already been paid for them.
why would anybody want to take a sign down just because they don't want to sign up for Christmas time? I would think that's when people are out and about more,
Yeah, well, exactly. And, they didn't want cyanide. You could leave the post there and just take a cup of cycle and cut the 2 tie wraps, drop the sign off.
Yeah.
If they didn't want it, just leave the post there. But, oh, well, not my problem. Like, it doesn't matter because I actually get paid for putting it back up later after Christmas. So it'll actually generate work for me. So I don't mind. So, and some are just coming down naturally. It might have been sold, but I haven't come across many sold lately. But I had a agent drop here by my house yesterday. And he wanted a couple of sold signs, so we must have sold a couple of units. So
You got your pup right there on the stairs, and when you said you had to go do the sign,
yeah,
turned around, started watching you.
yeah, they're waiting for
Like, where you think you're going?
They don't get to go though, Joe.
them. Yeah.
Like, where you think you're going? Like that.
Yeah.
He's trying to block your way. That's what he's doing.
Well, no, the biggest problem, he tried to trip me going down the stairs, a little shit, because you got to go around him and step around and get down the stairs, right? Yeah. But anyway, so okay, Paul, I gotta run, guys. So we'll talk.
Are you available tonight, or are you going to be with the other family?
I should be around tonight. I got no plans for tonight, so. But anyway, catch you.
Okay, Paul. Have a good one.
Yep, bye.
Yeah, I just think Loki down here just passed a little gas because I got a whiff of something. Loki, come on, God, darn it! It just come hit me real quick.
Yep. Well, you got to go too, don't you?
Yeah, I got about another 15 minutes.
Okay.
Yeah, it's just I gotta get dressed. I gotta take a shower and I gotta figure out what I gotta wear because everything's got to be loose.
Well, what I'm thinking is we'll just kind of call it, and that'll give you a chance to get what you want to get done. And
We could do that.
everybody in the chat, thanks for being here. We'll see all of you again later today.
I'll be back.